Drew like, yeah, homegirl big tripping. Bree like, yeah, that's how she is. He like, but I'm so tired of it. I'm just done for real. And she like, it's time for new beginnings. And I'm sitting like, hey boo's, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a story time, sis. So if you're interested, keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to tell y'all story time. I know that some of you guys really enjoy my story times, and some of you guys just like story times on YouTube. Side note, this makeup tutorial, what the fuck is this? This makeup tutorial was filmed. It may be out before this video. I really don't know. I can't tell you the future, sis. I don't know. Alright, so y'all. So this is a story where I'm going to tell y'all about my ex-boyfriend who dated my damn friend. So let's go back. So I'm going to call this ex-boyfriend. Let's call him. Alright, so we're going to call him Drew, okay? Because I can't really think of a name, but Drew is cool. And we're going to call my friend. Her name will be Bria, okay? But y'all, Drew was literally my second love in life, okay? Like, I got to high school, I met Drew. I can't even tell you now how I met Drew. I think we may have met online or something. I don't really know. I can't really remember, but we went to the same school, lived in the same freaking neighborhood, okay? So, girl, Drew was my baby. Oh, God. Y'all, when I tell you Drew had me fucking rocked, I mean, this was me around his pick. This was me. Drew had me wrapped tight, okay? So Drew and I had dated for, I want to say, about a year and a half, maybe. Again, don't quote me. This could kind of be like a little wrong because it was some time ago. My memory ain't all that great, girl. So anyways, me and Drew had dated, but it was getting kind of like to the point in our relationship where things were kind of getting a little rocky. So it was only getting a little rocky where we kind of played this game where, you know how you break up with your nigga, the first time is so drastic, the second time is so drastic, the third time it starts to get old. Like after that, it kind of becomes like a repeating pattern. Like, okay, we break up, whatever. Drew was a hard ass nigga, okay? Like, he kind of ain't let stuff phase him. So when I broke up with him, I was kind of getting the reaction from him that I wanted. Well, then it became like a back and forth pattern. I will break up with him, he will break up with me. Now, in the midst of it all, I had this friend named Bria. I think me and Bria may have met online too. This was back in the days when Twitter was like popping, bitch. I was popping on Twitter, okay? So me and Bria was cool. We met online. We met up in person a couple times. And we just hung out. Like, we really was shooting the shit. We was really good. Okay, so you know when you have that good girlfriend, you tell her about what's going on in your relationship. Now, Bria and Drew had never met each other, but they knew about each other. I would tell Drew about Bria, Bria about Drew, vice versa. She would always ask me, how's Drew? Like, how's Drew? And I would always tell her, like, girl, he doing good. That's my baby. Now, you know, when you got a good girlfriend, you going to tell her about the thick game. You going to tell her about the stroke game. You going to tell her about everything. Like, she's going to know it all, okay? Girl, so, okay, we on Twitter one day, and she decides to follow Drew. Now, all of a sudden, I'm like, why she follow him? But everything good. Like, everything's all good. I'm not really thinking of anything. So, me and homegirl, now, here's the thing about Bria. Bria had a bad reputation, dude. So, Bria didn't live in the area I stayed in. She lived in some far out area. And she just had a bad reputation. But I didn't learn of it until I went to her area and hung with her friends and just kind of like, you know, got to know her a little bit more. Now, word on the street, Bria was a roller. Bria was a motherfucker PT Cruiser, okay? I said cruiser. Bria just wasn't that girl. Now, I didn't see none of those qualities in her. Listen, I didn't know sis was a roller. I thought that she was very beautiful. She presented to me that she had like good morals. Her mom was very strict. She was African. Like, I really did not think that this was what she was. But according to her friends, according to, you know, just the hearsay that I heard on Twitter, like, the girl was a roller. But I had nothing to worry about because she was my friend. Like, she didn't do that rolling stuff with me. Girl, so okay. So every morning on Twitter, Drew will be on Twitter and he will be giving good morning shout outs. So I always would get the first good morning shout out. It would be like, good morning, baby girl. Hope you have a good day. Okay. Girl, I was geeked up when I got my good morning mention, okay? And then after that, he always gave like females good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning mentions. And these could be random females. They could be females he knew. So I just kind of thought like, okay, this is just something he likes to do. Of course, he not going to tell no niggas good morning, but okay, I ain't thinking nothing of it. Well, when Bria started following him, he started adding Bria to his good morning thing. So now I'm just like, so me and Drew will always, you know when you be on Twitter with your boo and y'all just subtweet each other? So that's kind of how we was. And whenever we would get into it or I would be mad, I would like subtweet him. Of course, Bria spent her life on Twitter. So being my good girlfriend, she would subtweet me back, or we would kind of like, not even mention each other, but subtweet. And we would kind of like have a dialogue back and forth. But her thing was always kind of playing devil's advocate and or not picking a side and or encouraging me to fix it with my boo. Well, one day, Bria, you remember I told you guys, Bria kind of lived far from me. Well, this time she decides to come visit me. So because she comes to visit me, I'm like, yeah, you got to meet Drew. Drew doesn't live far from me. Let's go see Drew. So we all hang out and it seemed pretty cordial. Like me and Drew was booed up. She was there doing her own thing. It was kind of like she really didn't even like pay us any attention. So I thought that it was really good, but they kind of like hit it off really nice. Like they threw some jokes here and there, but it kind of seemed good. Like nothing kind of gave me an inclination. Okay, girl, so it's one of them times, right, where me and Drew kind of like getting into it. Now we on Twitter. So I'm on Twitter like, my heart is hurt so bad. These niggas is this. Like, I'm going off, okay, on Twitter. Now, Drew was the type of dude, like I told y'all, he was this real ex nigga. Like, he never really fed into me whenever I would do stuff like that, which ultimately, like, irritated the fuck out of me. So, girl, this particular time, I break up with him because it was just becoming too much. I'm not really sure what we was arguing about, but I was like, it's done. Like, you know what? We just done. We had kept breaking up so many times. We would be good for 2 days, but then it would be bad again. So this particular time, we broke up. I broke up with him more specifically. So, girl, how about I'm tweeting and I see Bria tweet. But you remember I told you me and Bria kind of like was subtweet whenever I go through it? Well, bitch, this time she wasn't subtweeting me. She was not subtweeting me. So I'm like, who is she tweeting? Now, because me and Drew had broke up, I had unfriended him. Completely unfriended the dude. So something was like, let me just go see who she potentially could be subtweeting. Because it seemed like the subtweets were relating to me. But I'm like, who could she potentially, like, she doesn't know my friend group. It hit me like, oh, she know this nigga Drew. Boo, I go to Drew's page and the tweets are lining up. Drew like, yeah, homegirl big tripping. Bree like, yeah, that's how she is. He like, but I'm so tired of it. I'm just done for real. And she like, it's time for new beginnings. And I'm sitting like, girl, I'm shook at this point. I am shook. Like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So during this time, I still had Drew's Twitter password. I did. I still had it. So now I'm furious because I'm like, what are they doing, dude? Like, why are they doing this? Girl, so I log into his Twitter. I check the damn DMs. How about when I check the DMs, the first message I see or the most recent message I see is from Bria. Girl, let me tell you. So it says he DMs her and like, what's up with you? She's like, oh, nothing, just doing homework. Meanwhile, as they're DMing, they're subtweeting, okay? So I'm sitting here like, oh, fuck no, okay? Girl, so she tweeting him. He like, yeah, didn't he tell you what happened? And she like, no, what happened? Tell me, I'm all ears. So he like, I'm just tired of her. She always like complaining about something. We always been going through this. And she like, well, what do you think will make it better? Do you want to move on? He like, yeah, I think it's time for a fresh start. I'm feeling somebody, but I don't know if she's feeling me. She like, So who are you feeling? Girl, okay, they texting like a motherfucker. Like, they texting. I mean, DMing. I'm refreshing it at this point. Like, I'm just literally refreshing it because that's how often they're DMing y'all. So at this point, I am furious. Like, I am blown. So I'm like, let me see where this conversation go. So he like, well, I mean, it could be a possibility that I'm talking to her right now. So she like, oh, well, is she feeling you back? So part of me is like, this girl must be completely oblivious because I already done caught on. Like, this nigga is shooting his shot. So he like, I don't know. I met her a couple weeks ago. We vibed. I met her a couple weeks ago and we kind of kicked off pretty well. So I think she liked me back. So this girl like, I think she does too. Do you have her number? Girl! I was literally like, I'm about to blow this bitch up now. Like, I'm like, what? So he like, nah, I wonder if I could get it from her. So then she texts back, well, how about you text her and ask? So this nigga texts back, bet. Can I get your number? Soon as he sent that, I was already in full motion, bitch. I'm like, you about to get the bitch number? Oh, no, you not. Legit went to Twitter settings, profile, scroll down, delete profile, permanent delete. Girl, I deleted his whole ass Twitter. Now imagine in my head, I'm sitting here like, this bitch is really texting this man. I mean, going smack at this man. And this dude, and she knew how much I really loved him. And like, you real life going back and forth with her, and it's supposed to be my friend. So girl, my dumb ass deletes the Twitter and I think it's over with. I'm like, yep, she ain't get his number. They probably ain't gonna be able to talk. Girl, how about this bitch is back to subtweeting and she like, I wonder where Oomph went. Now y'all know what Oomph, one of my followers, OMF. I wonder where one of my followers went. So then she like, damn, he really stopped DMing me. And I'm like, yep, I bet he did. Now find him. So in the middle of me watching her TL, I sent her a text. What's up, girl? She like, hey, boo. Oh, my God, I miss you so much. What are you doing? And I'm like, girl, just chilling. Me and this broke up. And she's like, no. Oh, my God. Tell me what happened. In all motherfucking caps and exclamation points. Girl, so at this point, I'm sitting here like, this bitch really playing a 50 right now. Like, she is getting me. I go refresh Twitter and she's like, okay, slide back in my DM or something like that. I go look at her friend list. How about this nigga that made a page? 0 followers, 0 anything. He just has her as a friend to get the bitch number. So I'm assuming he got her number, okay? I'm just big time assuming he got the girl number. So now I'm sitting here like, how else do I control it? I deleted his Twitter. I mean, what else can I do? I don't have her Twitter information, right? But then it dawned on me, I do have her Twitter information. At some point, she was logged into Twitter on my computer. You remember I told you she came to visit me? She was logged into Twitter on my computer. So now, bitch, you know where I'm at. Bitch, at this point, I'm on the computer. I'm Twitter.com. Bitch, I'm logged on, okay? Girl, log into Twitter, and he like, man, I think she deleted my profile. Like, my profile is no longer there. And she's like, it's okay, sweetie. Take my number. Text me. So then the conversation moves from Twitter now, and now I'm stuck. Y'all, at this point, I am furious. I am furious. I am furious. So I end up calling her, and I'm like, are you sitting here texting my nigga? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I see you texting my nigga. Like, I see you getting his number. Are you sitting here texting him? Girl, as I'm on the phone with her, she is on her Twitter DMing him like, she just called me. Yeah, it was her. She deleted your profile. Girl, all this shit is happening in my head. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, I texted him because he wanted to talk about you guys. He said that he was going through it. He really wanted to get you back. He didn't know how to get you back. And I sent him my number so he could talk it out. Like, girl, you know I'm going to tell you what we're talking about. And I'm like, Bitch, you motherfucking live right now. I said, you know what? It's cool. Girl, I hung up. I got her password, don't I? Twitter, settings, profile, delete password. How about both of them bitches ain't have a Twitter anymore fucking with me? Now listen to me. Back in the day, deleting somebody's Twitter profile, girl, that was it. That was it. You had that one up. Because you got to think, they got to start all over with their followers. They got to start all over with their tweets. So I deleted not only his Twitter, but her Twitter. Girl, long story short, me and the bitch never became friends after that. Girl, since that day, me and fucking Drew ain't never talked a day after that. Me and Dan Bria ain't never been friends after that. Do you know she tried to friend request me on social media, probably on Instagram, about 3 or 4 years ago. Slid in my DMs and told me how beautiful I looked and she missed me so much. And you know what I did? Block! So y'all really don't be having too much drama that be going on in my life. But at that time, I was so devastated, y'all. Like, I was so hurt. I never really knew a friend like that could be so sneaky. Like, because I trusted her, I never thought she could do that to me. But everybody tried to warn me that this girl was a thought. I did not believe it. I mean, she presented so wholesome, so into the books. She had a nice body. She was beautiful to me. But I did not see Tatiana at all in this bitch. And she took my damn man. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed my story time. If you like my story time and you want more stories for me to tell, then sis, that's fine. Give me a thumbs up and I'll be back with another story time. Anyways, I'm NeneTanae to all my new stubbies. Hey boos. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye y'all.